Hello and welcome to the JB&M Sports Fanatic channel. Appreciate you guys so much for coming through for this video, y'all. And we have a trade here, and not just a trade, a three-way trade. So let's go ahead and try to break this trade down real quick. And so, yeah, according to ESPN sources, Cleveland's acquiring Chicago's Lauri Markkanen, in which, by the way, he was a restricted free agent, and they ended up, getting him to agree on a 4-year, $67 million deal in a sign and trade. Sources tell ESPN. And so, yeah, they're going to be Cleveland's acquiring him from Chicago in a three-way sign and trade, also including Portland, in which the Bulls, they're going to get Derek Jones Jr. and Portland's, their lottery protected future pick, in which we'll touch more on that in a second, and the Cavs' future second rounder. And so Portland gets Larry Nance Jr. in that trade. So that's a lot to digest right there. 3 teams. Obviously, this is a pretty big trade right there. We go over here to talk more about, Portland. I'm sending their lottery protected 2022 pick. So if you're wondering, this 2022 pick to the Bulls, while the Cavs are sending the 2023, so not 2022, 2023 second rounder via Denver to Chicago. So that one is they acquired from Denver. And so, yeah, the Blazers pick is protected in the instance of 1 through 4 through 2028. And it becomes, Portland's 2028 second round pick, if not conveyed before then, per sources. So there you have it, guys. But obviously, this trade is a pretty big trade here, obviously involving 3 teams here. But ultimately, Cleveland acquiring Chicago's restricted free agent and getting Lauri to also agree on that 4-year, $67 million sign and trade. That is pretty big right there. But of course, with everything, I want to hear from you guys. Let me know, how do you feel about this 3-way team trade here? Who's the biggest winner? Who's the biggest loser? Are there any losers here? Sometimes there are cases where there's not losers. Tell me. I want to hear all from you guys. How do you feel about this move right here? Definitely let me know in the comment section for sure, guys. As well as just, how excited are you about everything that's taking place for these teams and all of this stuff? I mean, obviously you see Chicago's name up in this, but Chicago's had a pretty big offseason as well. Cleveland, they're doing some stuff here. There's still more things to probably figure out. But, I mean, overall, you have to love the direction that these teams are trying to go in. And, of course, I want to hear from you. And, of course, definitely consider, if you haven't already, subscribing to the channel. It's the best way to stay up to date with all kind of sport content, whether we're talking NBA news, NFL news, live streams, college football, college basketball, that included as well. All of that on one channel, and that's exactly why you guys should consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. But with that being said, definitely let me know your thoughts in the comments, and look forward to seeing you guys next video.